All right, we're in here. I'm going to talk about the A.F.C. West. Welcome to Straight Football. It's good to be back doing Straight Football. We're going to talk about the A.F.C. West, and we're going to rank the teams in the A.F.C. We'll do the top seven, since only 7 teams can make the playoffs. But I'm going to start doing this for now on. I'm going to start giving shout outs to guys who I fuck with, like my man in the chat. Say what's up to Flip Side Fishing. Hey, Flip, let me ask you a question. I'm going to put it in the chat. Do you think, good afternoon to you, buddy. Let me ask you a question. Do you buy the rumors that they may give McDaniel another year with this flunky GM they have now? Let me know. In your opinion, you think they're going to bring him back next year, him and Tua together? Because that's the word down there. Now, I really want to start off talking about that sorry ass franchise, but since you in here, I'm gonna put my picks in for tomorrow. Yeah, they're talking about it down there, but they may bring them back one more year. Man, that would sound like something they would do. I can't put it past them. Yeah, I can't put it past them either. So shout out to Flip Side. I'm gonna talk to him while I'm gonna be doing this platform today. I'll be back tonight for the basketball game, Heat Blazers at 8 o'clock tonight. Shout out to 305, Big Money Sean, I Test. Shout out to Vamos. Shout out to Moss and Melina, Bargoff and Relentless. Shout out to all of them. Yeah, that would be something they would do. You know what the sad thing is, Flip? And you can attest to this. Since Pete Stoyanovich missed that field goal in 1994 in the playoffs in San Diego, and then they ran Shula out, which is 30 years ago, what had this franchise done in the last 30 years? And these fans are acting like this is just happening. That's how stupid they are. That's number one. Number two, I want your opinion about this. I think a lot of their fans of Johnny come lately because they got Tua. But I think once they get rid of Tua, I think the Dolphins are going to do things the opposite next time. Let me read what you said, buddy. I feel if you had a GM, they are going broke, going bro, want their own guy. You know, Tua isn't the future. I also heard from Adam Schefter that Tua is most likely gone. So who knows? I believe that Tua will be back. I think what they're gonna do is give McDaniel another year because Ross likes him so much, and they catch a break next year. Next year they play the AFC South, but they do play the NFC North. And let me add to this because I really didn't want to talk about this, but since Flipside is in the chat, I'll open up this. If you're Stephen Ross and you saw 45,000 Niner fans last weekend here in New York City invade the city, take over the city. If you saw the stands last week at the Meadowlands, it was all wine and gold. Everybody there. It was like a Niners home game. Okay. That will work for, as crazy as it may sound, that will work for Stephen Ross in Miami. Why am I saying this? Because what Stephen Ross is showing you people is he doesn't give a damn about you. Okay? He don't care if you sit in his seats. All he cares about is making money. And the one thing he knows, now next year they play the A.F.C. South. Why is that a downer? Because no. Hold up. I'm trying to remember. Oh, let me see. They played opening day with the Chargers 2 years ago, I believe. If I'm right. Yeah. So last year they played the South. This year they played the North. They're playing the West next year. Okay, that proves my point. Which means the Chiefs are coming in, and the Chiefs, I believe the Chiefs and the Raiders travel together. The Raiders don't matter. So you got the Chief fans coming to invade Miami next year. You definitely gonna have the Bear fans and the Lion fans coming in. Patriot fan, Jet fan, Buffalo fan. And I see the Dolphins finishing third. So you're probably going to get either Baltimore fan again, Pittsburgh fan, which you don't want to happen. You don't want Pittsburgh fan in your own stadium. The point I'm making, if there's any year, I'm going to read in a second, Flip. If there's any year Stephen Ross could say, F you fans, I'm going to make money anyway, it's next year. Because you're gonna get the Bear fans coming in, the Lions, the Patriots, the Jets, the Bills. Then you add the Chief fan. You got all those fans coming in. No. Hold up. The Chiefs and the Chargers travel, but the Chargers don't bring fans. Unless they make a Super Bowl or a deep run. Their fans ain't coming to Miami. Okay? So you got 6 of your 8 home games next year are going to be the visiting team fans. Because the Dolphins are so over the cap, folks. Their cap hit. If they let Tua go, they're going to set a record for like 126 million in dead money. So for the next 3 years, this draft, 27 draft, you're not going to see any cap relief for the Dolphins till 2028. I don't see nobody in the Dolphin community telling you this. What those ass clowns are telling you is, let's go, gang. We're going to be just fine. Don't worry about it. We'll go get this guy and that guy. I will roast the Dolphin community tomorrow. Okay? After they lose tomorrow, I'll roast them tomorrow night. What game I'm doing tomorrow? Oh, I got the 49ers and the Rams tomorrow. So, I'm thinking who the night game is. Steelers and Chargers. No, I'm not doing it. They have done nothing. They keep trying to build teams without having an elite quarterback first. We keep trying to put Camp before. Okay. Look, we keep trying to put the cart before the horse. Yeah, you're right about that. There is talk down here of Alonzo Highsmith and Jason. Yeah, I heard the Jason Taylor one. I don't see Ross giving it to Highsmith. No. Because all he is a former Hurricane. He should give it to Highsmith because he's worked for the Packers, the Chiefs, and the Patriots. But he's not going to do that. I will say this, and I don't give a rat's ass what the Dolphin community says about this. You know who I want, Flip? Yeah, you know who I want, Flip? I want Joe Douglas. Now I know these idiots are going to say, I don't want him. Number one, he works for the Jets, and Ross loves the Jets. All of his buddies are in the Jet organization, okay? Number two, unlike Miami, who couldn't trade anybody, which was embarrassing on Tuesday, the Jets came out of it with 5 number one picks and a 2 for 2 players. You know what that tells you? The Dolphin players are overrated by their stupid ass fan base and their media. And number two, the Jets got exactly what they wanted for Williams and that overrated Sauce Gardner. Okay? They got what they wanted and they got it. Okay? Without a problem. You think the Dolphin community is telling you that every fucking Wednesday night when all those fucking worshippers and fools are in there? You think those ass clowns told you that? No. Nah, they didn't tell you that. No. No, they didn't tell you that. Go ahead, Flip. Keep talking to me, bro. I'm here. All right. We're gonna talk about these 3 quarterbacks, folks. We're gonna talk about the AFC West. That's why I'm up here, and we'll go around the league, get ready for tomorrow. Doubleheader tomorrow, Patriots at Tampa. You'll see that tomorrow up here, and then 49ers and the Rams tomorrow. Big games in the AFC, NFC West tomorrow. Next Sunday, I'm gonna let the poll take. Who do you guys want? Lions Eagles next Sunday night, or the Chiefs and the Broncos? Joe Douglas, where is he from? The Jets. He's the one that the 2 guys who they just got 5 number ones for him, Flip, he drafted those 2 kids. He knows how to draft. The reason why he got fired was because he hired Robert Saleh, who Aaron Rodgers couldn't stand, and neither could Woody Johnson. So he fired him because he said, you hired him, you're going with him. I will take Joe Douglas right now. Get rid of this garbage. But to me, this team is this, okay? Paul is going to be a 7-time Pro Bowl. That's a lock. He's going to be a superstar in this league. Brooks is an animal. I said that when they took him, but hey, there were guys in the sorry-ass Dolphin community who said, no, that's not a good pickup. That's why they don't know anything. But lies, okay? And a bunch of sorry-ass worshipers. Let me see who else. I'm loving this boy. Who else is good on that team? That's 2 players. I forgot the kid's name, but he wears 25. He's a linebacker. He's good. Minka's going to be gone during the offseason. They'll get him somewhere good. They'll do him that solid. They'll trade him somewhere where he could compete to get to a Super Bowl. The question is, if you are a logical Dolphin fan like both of us, Flip, what are they going to get for Minka? What they're going to get for Bradley Chubb? What they're going to get for that bum Austin Jackson, who Omar Kelly tried to defend the other day on Joe Rose, and Joe Rose just ripped him an asshole. Okay? But, you can't put Joe on the spot because Joe works for the organization. So he's an inside in the organization. He knows more than any of us. Okay? You see what else he says. What about the Lions GM? How do you feel about him? He's good, but I'd rather have somebody that I seen build in front of my eyes. Remember, I'm here in New York, so I saw the man build that defense. I saw that man take that running back, both running backs that he had with a second round pick. So this man knows how to draft. Don't worry about his track record. He did his job with the Jets. He built that team, which was damn good until Aaron Rodgers got there. Okay? All the old vets gone for sure. Yeah, you have to do that, especially that you're going to take major cap hits. No matter what they do, their cap hits are going to be big. So you might as well just say, F it. We suck anyway. We haven't done nothing in 30 years. Okay? Now, these dumbasses and these concept creators in the Dolphin community, they'll never tell these losers, this sorry ass group of fans that because they can't handle the truth. Okay? This is why it's so important to get the next GM right. It's vital. Yeah, yeah. But you know what the problem is? Next year's draft sucks. It's the 27 draft. Because all the good quarterbacks are going back to school. The only one that's coming out is Mendoza and the quarterback from LSU. I wouldn't touch none of them. Well, you could touch Mendoza if you want because he's a local kid. People like Mendoza. I talked to some of my people. They like him. You know, they like him. Plus, I have, my guy in the organization down in Miami for. He worked there for over 30 years. So he tells me shit. But I don't need to know much with this team. I've been a fan of this team longer than these Dolphin community assholes wasn't even born yet. So that's why you never see me go in their rooms because all they talk is lies and bullshit. Okay? Let's keep it a thousand here. Let me see. This is why. Yeah, it's so important to get the GM right. Yeah. It's also important that he's not a yes man for Stephen Ross. See, what caught Chris Greer is he was a guy who does what the coaches asked him to do. And it didn't work out. I found out a few minutes ago that it was Mike McDaniel who told Stephen Ross not to trade anybody. So that gives me a lot that Mike McDaniel will most likely be back one more year with Tua. And I'm a fan of the team, which I am, but not this group of sorry asses. I'll take a wait and see approach in 27. I'll keep doing like I've always been doing, which is my fantasy team is my team, not these sorry ass losers. Okay? Yes, I know you're 100% right. Thank you, Flipside. I'm not excited about the QB crop. I kind of like Mendoza and more, but that's about it. Nobody is making my toes tingle. Let me ask you a question. I know what the answer is. Okay? If they would have took Herbert, Hurts, or Love, would your toes would have been tangling? I can't believe it's been 5 years since they fucked up the draft. You really, all those draft picks were bust, by the way. Which says a lot about this organization, but I've been saying it forever. 38 of the last 45 Dolphins drafts have been whiffs. And that's why you've been in the murky middle or mediocre at best. But you can't tell these sorry asses this in the fan base. They think, especially the Tua fan base. Okay, that's the Johnny come latelys who be in these Dolphin community rooms. They act like they won 10 Super Bowls. You know what the Dolphin fan act like? Those ass clowns, they act like they had a 20-year Patriot run. Yeah, they did have that 50 years ago. Oh, man, I love dogging. I love pissing on the Dolphin community. I do. All those ass clowns, all of them in there. And as we go in time, I'll start dropping names, calling out people in that community. You know me, I like a good confrontation when I get one, okay? It's always reminded me of Marino's passes. Yeah. Yeah. We would be competitive. Herbert's physical attributes made my toes. Yeah. You'll see Herbert tomorrow night on Sunday Night Football against the Steelers. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I'm up here. I really want to talk about those three guys, but since Flipside is here, I might as well talk to him. Hey, yeah. So Herbert was your guy. I know that. Mine was again. Guys are saying no. Flores wanted this guy. Flores wanted that. Kiss my ass. You dumb assholes in that Dolphin community. Kiss my ass. Okay. Bullshit. And as far as Chris Greer goes, he's now something that Stephen Ross did, and he's being the fall guy. He's falling on the sword. He's going to always be remembered as taking Tua over Herbert, which to me is still, if the Dolphins would have took Herbert, I promise you two things. Number one, I will be on board. Number two, none of these ass clowns in the Dolphin community would be on board. They would have said, fuck this. They didn't take Tua. Common sense would have told you, you don't fucking take a fucking quarterback with a busted hip. How stupid can you be? And I give Tua a lot of credit. If you hear him lately, he don't give a fuck what people think. He got his he stole his $150 million. And I'm telling you, you put Tua in New Orleans with an offensive line, with a running game, with good receivers and a good defense. The problem with the Saints is they don't have a quarterback. If I'm the Saints, I'll say, fuck this, Miami. I'll give you my number one for Tua. Just take the Saints one. To me, that's a fair deal. And Tua will be a different quarterback in New Orleans. He's not going to get that in Miami. And I'm going to tell you why he's not going to get that in Miami. Because you know damn well Miami's offensive line is soft. And if the Dolphins take a right tackle, these fans are going to jump off the roof and die. This is what these idiots are going to do. Let me see what else. Facts. Thank you. Never take an injured player that high. That's a fireable offense. Yeah, he got fired last week. Right there. I still get mad over that. Hey, forget that. You know what decision bothers me the most? And folks, this is shit you're not going to get from the Dolphin community. One, there wasn't even around in 2008 draft. And number two, they're a bunch of assholes who don't know anything. Right, Eric? Right, Mace? Anyway. Matt Ryan's the one that bothers me. Because you had the number one pick overall, and I keep saying it, I had to convince iTest of this argument. If they would have took Matt Ryan, Parcells, and Jeff Ireland, and the Dolphins had a good offensive line. Mighty funny, the offensive line began to decay once Joe Philbin took over. You notice that? Once Philbin took over, only one time they had an offensive line, 2016. What did Omar Kelly call them? The Unicorns? Yeah. Dolphin community don't know that. I can tell you that right now. They don't know this game. They think they know. They don't know a goddamn thing. And yes, I'm going to keep going after the Dolphin community. If they died tomorrow, I wouldn't shed a tear. Back to us. Let me see. Yeah, perfect example of putting the cart before the horse. Yeah. If Stephen Ross would have owned this team in 2008, no way in hell he would have took his Michigan man over Matt Ryan. You know what? When you own a team, right? When you get a quarterback, the one thing you want out of your quarterback is image. Perfect example, Matt Ryan, Daniel Jones. Who else got the image? There's one more guy. There's a couple of quarterbacks in the league, the white quarterbacks in the league. Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love. These guys have it. They have the image that owners dream of. Guys like Tom Brady don't have the image. Brady may look good, yeah. Women love him, yeah. But Tom Brady is not the guy you're going to put. The only reason why you could put Tom Brady in front of high rich corporate guys because he's Tom Brady and those owners are fanboys. Those corporations are fanboys. Other than that, no. You need a Matt Ryan, Daniel Jones, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts. Who else is an image guy? Drake May. These are your image quarterbacks in the NFL. Okay? These are your image quarterbacks. Brock Purdy, no. You know why? Brock Purdy was a hoodie all the time and a pair of jeans. Purdy is your typical cowboy from Arizona. He's a jeans guy. Aaron Rodgers, jeans guy. You only time you see Aaron in a suit is if he's going to some Hollywood bullshit or the NFL awards. Okay? If Stephen Ross owned that team back in 2008, he would have fell in love with Matt Ryan. He would have fell in love with him. How many, if the Colts just make the playoffs, that's all they have to do. You want to make a bet Madison Avenue will be calling for him? You better believe it. I'm talking about Daniel Jones. Yes, they will. Let me see what Philip Side said. I call it confidence, not so much image. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. Jake Long pick pissed me off too. Dude, I was taking my nephew to the suburbs here in New York to meet Kane the wrestler. And I'm in a mall in Massapequa, Long Island. And I had to draft on my satellite radio. I had the satellite XM radio you can carry back in those days. And when they made the pick Jake Long, I swear to God, my head sunk. I said, these motherfuckers, this fucking fat bastard Parcells made that pick. You see? This team has made so many mistakes. And I keep saying it. It was Dan Marino lost his Torres Achilles the day the Dolphins on life support. The day Pete Stoyanovich missed that field goal in San Diego, California, January 9th, 1995. Then you fired Shula, pushed him out the door for Jimmy. That was it. Let's look at the records, shall we? In 1994, the Dolphins were 11-5. Okay. You know the Dolphins haven't won 12 games since 1990, flip side. Because Buffalo that year went 13-3. They haven't won 12 games in a season since 1990. They won 11 games, 1, 2, 3 in 2008. I'm trying to remember what this ass clown did. McDaniel. No, you made the playoffs once with McDaniel, right? Did they make it in 22 with McDaniel? I'm trying to remember. I know they lost in 23 in that minus 29 degree freeze in Kansas City. I'm trying to see if they play anybody else in the play. Of course, it was on the road. I'm trying to remember that they play somebody else. Flip. Let me know if they play somebody else in the 2022 playoffs. Who did they play? Because that was his first year in Miami. Flores didn't make it. He went 10-6, and then 11. He went 10-6, and then he went 9-8, and they fired him. I'm trying to remember who. They only make the. Did they make the playoffs only once with McDaniel? The year they lost to Kansas City, I could have sworn they played somebody else. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the Bills. I remember that. Yeah, they lost in 22 to the Bills. They fought the Bills tooth and nail up in Buffalo. That was a bad call. Josh Allen did not get in the end zone for that touchdown. And that 2-point conversion was bullshit. That's right. They played Buffalo in the cold. That's right. So in that year, they didn't win 11 games. So they have only won 11 games one time since 1994. Ain't that some shit? No, in 2008, they won 11. They won the division that year. But because Tom Brady had his knee torn, and the Chiefs beat the Patriots, and we beat the Chiefs in 10-degree weather in Arrowhead. Of course, the Dolphin community can't think of that. Of course, those ass clowns, they can't think on their feet. Of course, they have to lie and talk bullshit and preach hopium to these sorry asses. Let me read the rest. That Achilles injury season in '93, we should have won the Super Bowl. I totally agree. We should have won it in '92. We should have won it in '92. But of course, they choked at home to Buffalo. What else is new? Dolphins. We beat Dallas in the snow without Marino, and we almost beat Buffalo twice. We lost because Marino didn't play in the second half, in the second match. Yeah, yeah. Boy, I'm spitting fucking Dolphin game with you, bro. So let me get back to what I was saying. So, and I'm not even looking at shit, folks. I go by recollection. You know why? I've seen the shit happen. Give me 1 second. Flip side, don't leave. Let's get back to what I was saying. Okay. So, 1995, they won 10 games. 96, 9, and 7. 97, they won 10 games. 98, no, 97, 9 games. 98, 10 games. 99, they went 9 and 7. Remember, because Seattle had the tiebreaker to play, won the division. Miami had to go out there. Marino threw the pass for the touchdown. And then the next week, this is when the Dolphin franchise really sunk. Jimmy and Marino, 62-7 in Jacksonville. Let me read this. We should have won. Yep, here we go. The Wildcat season with Pennington was that season you were talking about, I believe. The same season Brady was out. Yep, Brady got tore his knee opening day, and they lost to the Chiefs. Miami got destroyed by somebody opening day. The matter of fact, Miami started 0-2, then they came back from their bye with the Wildcat in New England. And that Wildcat was a fucking joke. You know, teams run the Wildcat better now than the Dolphins ever ran it 17 years ago. So I'm going to do the Dolphins recollection right now. 2000, they went 10-6, lost. They won the wild card game, the last playoff game they won. Some of you ass clowns in the Dolphin community said, look, go to Google the 2000 playoff game and watch a real running back carry the team on his back, the great Lamar Smith. We lost 27-0 to the Raiders the next week. Following year, 2001, we went 10-6 again, got destroyed by the Ravens. Then, this is the 2 years that I knew it was over, Flip. Ricky Williams. That's right, we started 0-3 that year. Good job, Flipside, we did. Ricky Williams had 2 of the greatest seasons in the history of the NFL. You went 10-6 and 9-7, and you didn't make the playoffs those years. Okay. Now let's go into after that 4-12. You could have took Aaron Rodgers, number 2. You took Ronnie Brown. 2006. You could have signed Drew Brees, but you signed a torn knee, never recovered Dante Culpepper. Okay. 2007, 1-15. 2008, the last time you won 11 games, you backed into the playoffs because Brady got hurt opening day. Then 2009, 7-9. 2010, 6-10. 2011, 6-10, but they showed strong with Todd Bowles as your head coach. And that year, I see his face. He used to be with the Broncos, flipped the receiver that we had. Had an all-pro season that year, shipped him to Chicago. Can't make this shit up. Philbin, 7-9, 7-9, 6-10. And then the play that made TD a household name on YouTube, the Miami Miracle. Really? These idiot fans back then, and I got on Joe Rose about it. I crucified Joe Rose about this. They called that the greatest play in Dolphin history. And I said, Joe, you should be ashamed of yourself. You was in the goddamn game that play went into the Hall of Fame. The greatest playoff game ever played. But these dumbasses in the Dolphin community, they don't know about that because they don't respect their team's history. And that's why they are where they are. And I love every minute of it. They should all fucking suffer, right? Flip side. These are the same people, Flip, that wanted that fucking broken down pineapple at quarterback. The same goddamn people. Okay? I don't want to hear from them. You got what you asked for. And I'm going to say this right now. You motherfuckers who supported that quarterback, you go with him to New Orleans or wherever he's going to go. You go with him to New Orleans. Thank you. Preach. You're 1,000% right, 100% right. Yeah. These ass clowns and the Dolphin community will never tell you that. I remember Shake Money. You're going to laugh at this, Flip. This dude had a mural. He's wearing a $7,000 mafia suit in his Instagram page with Tua in a mural. I'm like, are you fucking serious, Flip? I mean, Shake, really? You will never see me pose with Jordan Love in a mural. Hell no. Flip side's cracking up. Yeah. You had guys making thumbnails of Tua. One guy made a thumbnail calling Tua the last dragon, calling him Tua Leroy. Are you fucking real? And I'm going to tell you right now, because they're already talking about this down there. Ross is going to go the opposite. He's not bringing no offensive guy in here. He's going to bring, I will say this. It would not surprise me if he brings Rex Ryan down here, and this has been spoken about. So don't say, oh, Mace was talking this. No. This has been spoken about. I would like to see a Joe Douglas Rex Ryan combination. And you know what, Joe? You know what, Flip? What Stephen Ross is going to do if he gets somebody like Rex and Joe Douglas, his jet buddies, you know what he's going to do? He's going to let them run everything. The next guy he gets, he's going to let that person run everything. And he's going to be a guy. Remember when we hired Vic Fangio a couple years ago? And what did Fangio say? The league is better when the Dolphins are relevant. And these assholes like Adam Beasley, they didn't know how to handle that. I hope the Dolphin fans realize they're not relevant. They haven't been relevant in nearly 30 years. There was some idiot in Big O's chat room last week that said this once proud franchise. You dumbass, this franchise hasn't been proud since Marino tore his Achilles. And I'm tired of these dumbass Dolphin fans that say that. You dumbasses should have been putting bags over your head 20 years ago. I've never seen a more idiotic fan base than the Miami fan base in all sports. And this is why us people in the Northeast, thank you, Chris Russo, who started this 30 years ago. He always told us the Miami sports fan don't deserve anything. They don't know nothing. And I'm like, really, Chris? Well, guess what? Chris Russo was right. And this is why I can tell you right now, Boston fan hates your ass like no other, because you get all the amenities of good life. And they don't up in Boston. And Boston fans can't stand Miami, okay? New York fan, it's a home away from home for us. For them, all their grandparents and great-grandparents and nanas live in South Florida. Okay? So you know they're not going to respect you. And Philly fan don't have time for your stupidity. Because Philly fan, who I'm like, even though I live in New York, I'm just like Philly fan. When it comes to my teams, I'll tell it like it is. And if I don't like what I see, I call it. Unlike those dumbasses in the Dolphin community who takes your money and is, think they know everything and they don't know a goddamn thing. Boy, this show is rolling today, Flipside. Thank you. Hey, that guy Reason and EM said he was the left arm of God. Did they say that? Oh, Tua. Yeah. I remember that bullshit. Yeah, Eric. Where are you now, Eric? Where are you now, Eric McIntosh? Put the initials together. You know who he is. Okay? This motherfucker 2 years ago, Flip, was trying to tell me, and you have 305 in here, and Big Money Sean agreeing with him, that Waddle is better than fucking Parsons and Sewell. If you had Penei Sewell, you wouldn't have the problems with Tua. And it's mighty funny how Tua never been concussed with Brian Flores as coach. He only became concussed over and over again with that idiot as coach right now. Let me read Flipside. Oh, I'm going in. Hey, yeah, the arm of God. They were mad because I said that they didn't know QB for saying Herbert was like Tannehill. Yeah, how did that work out? How did that work out, Reasons? How the fuck did that work out, Reasons? And you know Eric is an idiot. Yeah, I'm old, right, Eric? I don't know what I'm talking about, right? And look who's destroying the Dolphin community every time I come on the air. It's me. You know why? I have the receipts. The arm of God. And these stupid motherfuckers believed it. By the way, this is day 18,000. I think 18,912 since Don Shula lifted up the Super Bowl trophy in Miami. That's exactly 51 years ago. I remember I saw the game. Arm of God. That motherfucker can't even throw 40 yards. And you had assholes up here, Flip, a couple of years ago, arguing, yelling, and screaming over this piece of shit. Okay? Let me continue. We need a GM and a coach that doesn't play to the fans. Yeah. Don't play these fucking sorry-ass losing fans down in South Florida. Like Chris Russo said, they don't know a damn thing. They think they don't know shit. They don't. Okay? And Big O, who I love, anybody who listens to Big O know Big O and me, we rock together, okay? There's a couple of us that Big O rocks with. I'm one of them. Who showed me love the week before last, or Jordan Love's great performance against Pittsburgh, all right? Because I always wanted Jordan Love, even before I knew the YouTube exists. Okay? Let me get back to what I was saying, all right? He feels bad. He tells me, leave them alone, Ty. Leave them alone. They've been tortured enough. Not really, Big O. These are the tour crowd that I'm torturing. And then you got some of these assholes, Flip, who had the fucking gall to say Tua is better than Marino. Right there, you should be executed on sight. Right there, you should be executed for saying such stupidity. Okay? We need don't placate to these fucking losers. What the fuck's wrong with you? That's what I think they did. Yeah, with Tua, yeah. Stephen Ross felt bad because he went a decade from 2009 when he bought the team to 2018 with no results. So he said, you know what, we're going to tank this year. The dumb ass let the world know we were tanking, and we'll get our quarterback. And I'll give him this. He wanted to trade all three of his number ones to get Joe Burrow. You know what the sad part is? They both are injury prone. Test was right. They should have took Jalen Hurts in the second round. This would have been my draft. Worse, Ortiz, Love. Somebody had it better. Someone said, Worse, Jefferson, Love. Oh, if they would have did that, boy, we would have been. All those picks were bust. You know that? Raekwon Davis. Get the fuck out of here. Raekwon Davis, Eric. Get the hell out of here. Waddle with the trajectory. Nah, fuck out of here. I want to hear that shit. Yeah, the Marino comparison was absolutely insane. Yeah, that motherfucker's nothing like Dan Marino, bro. He's nothing like Jordan Love. He don't have the arm talent Jordan Love has. You saw that in the Steelers game 2 Sundays ago. That was a gift from God. Jordan Love's arm talent. Okay? That's why I love Jordan Love. The arm talent, the maturity. A young man that with the problem in Green Bay is the coach. And I'm going to prove my point Monday night when the Eagles go in there in 15-degree weather Monday night in Lambeau and whip that ass. They're going to whip the Packers' ass on Monday Night Football this Monday night. Yeah, the Marino comparison is fucking insane. And that tells you that the dumbasses who run the Dolphin community don't know shit. That's what that tells you. That's what it tells you. They don't know a goddamn thing. Like I've been saying all along. They think they know. They don't know shit. Go ahead, Flip. Keep talking, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't waste my time doing Dolphin talk. There's so many Dolphin guys out here, but now they sound stupid because now they realize they're irrelevant. And they've been irrelevant since Don Shula walked out that door. Because that damn sure wasn't relevant with Joe Philbin. That wasn't relevant, God bless his soul, with Tony Sperano. Gase, in his first year, got them to the playoffs 2 weeks before the season ended. Boy, that was a good night of sleep. Flip side back in 2016 when they clinched it on a Saturday night game on the NFL Network against the Jets. Oh, I was giddy. I went to bed happy. I don't know. I probably hate football so much if it wasn't for fantasy football. I'll tell you something else. The first year I played fantasy was the year Marino tore his Achilles. I never picked the Dolphin again on offense. I never picked a Dolphin player again on offense. And I'm glad I didn't. There was no Randy McMichaels and Arondé. I'm going to tell you right now, Arondé Gadsden's son's going to be 10 times better than him. And he's doing it for Herbert. Not for this idiot we got in Miami right now, for Herbert. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Go ahead, Flip. Get some more questions out there, man. Oh, man, I'm loving everything. You get clowns like Manzano, who a couple years ago, you had to be here for this. So Pete Takes comes up here. And he tells everybody that the Dolphins was going to trade 5 number ones for Herbert. And Manzano's stupid ass believed every word of it. Okay? He sucked that shit up like oxygen. Last Saturday, we're waiting for Manzano to get back up here. Oh, we're going to roast him. Molina roasted him last week. Said, I have my sources. You don't have no fucking sources. Fucking Vamos got sources. It was Vamos who broke the trade of Jalen Phillips. He broke it. He sent me the link. Vamos got more sources than fucking Manzano. Good for Vamos. Shout out to Vamos. Hope everything's all right with Vamos. Okay? Vamos good people. I was born in 78. Well, that was a good year. Delvin Williams trade for Freddie Solomon straight up. I watched Marino my entire life. From kindergarten to college. You had a great running for great quarterback, Flip, let me tell you. 17 years. I grew up watching and emulating the greatest quarterback ever. So all I know was greatness. Super Bowl or not. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Really? Tonga? And let me say this. 2-9. Take your fucking redneck asses back to Tallahassee in your RVs and Winnebagos and don't come back. Okay? Don't come back. 2-9. I wish those motherfuckers confronted me. Shit. Be a 45 waiting by their head. You think not? These younger generations, I feel sorry for them. They have never seen great Miami football. That's their problem. Nobody told these motherfuckers, these fucking zillennial and millennial, young millennials, not older, young millennial. Yeah, fuck the millennial crowd. No one told these dumbasses to jump on the bandwagon because they took a fucking busted hip ass quarterback. That's their problem. That's not our problem. Okay? That's their sorry asses problem. Let them go wherever he goes. He goes to New Orleans, take your ass down to the bayou and enjoy it. Don't give a goddamn what those motherfuckers think in that community. And boy, I feel good today. You got me venting like this. This is, someone record this and send this out. Let the Dolphin community know that I'm coming for their asses, all of them. I don't give a damn about all the bullshit and lies they tell. And these sorry asses suck it up and believe it. Okay? You'll be 2-8 tomorrow. I'm giving you a win against the Redskins. Can you do that? And let me say this right now. You may have the better quarterback against New Orleans. You don't have the better team than New Orleans. So don't think when you see New Orleans, that's going to be a gift wrap. Okay? Don't think that way. That shit is not going to be easy. They play in the dome, and they're coming to Miami where the weather is warm. And they'll probably bring about 20,000 of their fans, making it a weekend in Miami. Because I can tell you one thing, you dumbasses in the Dolphin community. For the next 5 years, there'll be plenty of seats available. Let me repeat that to the dumbass Dolphin community fan base. There will be plenty of seats available. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Flip. I appreciate that. Let me give myself an applause. I don't want to hear from Reasons. I damn sure don't want to hear from Eric McIntosh. Okay? I don't want to hear from CB. I don't want to hear from none of these guys. TD I'll talk to, but because me and TD, I have no issues with TD at all. TD probably have issues with me because the way how rambunctious I am when it comes to the Dolphin community. I tell the truth in here. I don't lie to you. And dumbass Manzano try to say that he don't know what he's talking about. That's why I'm 95% accurate in here. And I know motherfuckers don't like it. But fuck them. It's about me in here. It's my room. It's about me. Fuck everybody else. Flip side's on my side. 305 is on my side. Reason why I don't fuck with Sean, because Sean's my baby bro, and he loves the Dolphin community. And he's tired of the bullshit. Well, we should have been in here. You people would have heard the truth a long time ago. But nah, you want to believe that bullshit that they preach you. So that's your dumbass's fault. I'm not shedding a tear for you. You're going to get bad football. You're going to jump ship. You're going to jump the shark and go run wherever Tungalova goes. Go ahead. We're better without you than with you. We're subtracting by addition. Getting rid of your asses. Go run along, because it's going to be a long rebuild. And the last thing we need is a bunch of fucking dumbass idiots who don't know what they're talking about, Flip, trying to speak for everyone. Shut your fucking mouths up and pack when Tua leaves. Matter of fact, you have your bags packed right now, because it's going to be one more year to it. A.F.C. West, NFC North. You tell me, other than the Raiders, who are you going to beat of those other 7? Who the hell are you going to beat? You tell me that right now, Dolphin fan. Who are you going to beat next year? You going to win in Lambeau? I don't think so. Flip. Okay, Flip. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read you in a second, Flip. You going to win in Lambeau? I don't think so. You know Brian Flores is going to be waiting for your asses. That's going to be a fish fry in Minneapolis. The Bears already won 5 games. I said they'll be very improved. And you know the Bears are going to bring 50,000 strong. It's going to be a nice weekend away from the Windy City. You know goddamn well Detroit fans are coming here. Kansas City fans are coming. You catch a break with the Chargers. The Jet, Patriots, and Bill fans are coming. Good afternoon, Melina. Okay? Good afternoon, sweetie. You know they're coming to the ballpark. I think stage flip. I really believe Stephen Ross was doing the electric boogie when he saw 45,000 49er fans at the Meadowlands last week for the Giants. They took over my city last week. They were all over the place talking shit. They brought their own DJs. They were DJing in 3 different locations in New York last week. And let me tell you, they had some fine-looking hotties representing those 49er starter jackets, let me tell you. Let me read Philip's side again. When you're right, you're right. If you were speaking BS, we would not be getting along. That's why I respect you and TD. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You know, it's not only the Dolphin fans who don't listen to me. It's everybody who comes in here that don't. It goes in one ear, out the other. That's why I like doing solo like this, where I don't have to deal with people who don't really respect your greatness, which I have. I damn sure tell you the Miami community don't have no greatness. I can tell you that. They have nothing but fucking buffoonery. You know what the Dolphin community is? They're fucking they're Homie the Clown with Bozo the Clown and Jack Frost. That's what they are. Okay? Appreciate this, man. Yeah, I can't believe these people. I really cannot believe these fucking ass clowns stealing from these fools, their disciples. A bunch of stupid ass clowns is their fan base. Let me tell you, especially under the age of 45. I've been saying that all along. If you're a Dolphin fan, under the age of 45, keep your goddamn mouth shut. You don't know a goddamn thing about this franchise. And most of you sorry asses didn't come along until they took that fucking busted hip pineapple. Okay? Let's call it like it is. God damn it, let's call it like it is. All right? I remember when those 2 assholes said they had the arm, Tua had the arm of God. Really? Oh, it feels great to be me, let me tell you. Me and Flipside is chilling right now. Oh, man. Go ahead, Flip. Say some more, buddy. Oh, this is beautiful stuff. Oh. Man, this is great. You people, I tell you. Oh yeah, Manzano comes up here. Oh, I'm gonna roast his ass. My dad is laughing at busted ass pineapple. Tell your dad I say hello. Tell your dad, look at his habitants, baby. Look at the habitants right now. Look at the Canadians right now. You tell your dad they're kicking ass and taking names, baby. You tell your father that. I know your father is glowing the way the Canadians are taking care of business. Oh boy. Yeah. These fucking people who come in here, honestly, I'm talking great game, but these dumbasses don't want to hear it. It goes into 1 year, out the other. That's how they are. You know? This is why I operate better by myself. Yeah, tell dad we're back. The Canadians is back. The crust is back. I'll wear my jersey tonight up here. Demidov is the real deal. Let me tell you that right now, people. Ivan Demidov. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Plug this in. There we go. Yeah, Demidov is the real deal, folks. Montreal is the real deal. I appreciate that, Flip. What's the score in the Hurricane game? Once they lost 2 games, I dropped it. I didn't even think about the Hurricanes. Yeah. Let me get back to me, of course. I love talking about me, of course. But, I'm just spitting game this afternoon. And don't worry, I'll get to the A.F.C. West and the quarterbacks and the rest of the league, and I'll preview tomorrow's games up here. But, yeah. And then you see these sorry asses now in the Dolphin community? They have nothing to talk about, nothing to say. I will roast their ass. I will continue to roast their ass as long as I can breathe oxygen. Thank you, Flip. As long as I can breathe, I'll keep whipping that. I'll keep gunning for their asses up here. They have no excuse. The team this sucks. They bottom out. What do you want me to do? Say it's going to be okay? Oh, the Finns are going to get the fuck out of here. You have a fucking 5 to 7 year rebuild. And the most important thing, and Flipside said in the chat, you better hit on the GM. That's why I said Joe Douglas will fit fine. I'm going to say it one more time. For all you Dolphin assholes in the Dolphin community, listen up. When the Jets made their trades, they got 5 number ones out of it. When you made your trade, you only one trade because nobody was giving you a 1 for Waddle. Okay? You got nothing. You got the same sorry asses on your field tomorrow. What else is new? And you better get ready for New Orleans because that is no gimme. The only thing you got better than New Orleans is Tua. That's it. The rest of the team is definitely New Orleans over you. Okay? Get it straight. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this right now. This is one of my best rants in a long time. But whenever I can get a chance to kill the Dolphin community, I am fine with it. Okay? And I'm loving it. And what the hell the Dolphin community going to say? They can't say a goddamn thing what I'm saying right now. You know what? I'm right. All right? You tell Eric McIntosh, okay? I'll catch up with his ass. I got unfinished business with him. And the rest of you scumbags in the Dolphin community. Oh, I got plenty for you. I'm going to start trolling soon. So get ready to see the clown face in the chat rooms of you, because that's going to be me. Clowning all of you. Okay? That's going to be me. And I'm going to be trolling. I'm going to start hitting TD with some money. I'm going to go troll in TD's room, hit him up with some money and say what I got to say. Because I know TD's going to agree with me. He just, he's very, let me tell you something. I saw a video. It was a live show TD was doing. And he was so disillusioned how bad the Dolphins have been. See, if TD would be in here, I will give him an education of how sorry. As a matter of fact, let's do it right now. I can do it at the top of my head. Let's start with 1996. They went 8-8 with Jimmy. 97, 9-7 with Jimmy. 98, 10-6 with Jimmy. 99. Oh yeah. 99, 9-7 with Jimmy. 2000, 10-6 with Wannstedt. 2001, 10-6 with Wannstedt. 2002, okay, they did go 11-5. Remember that Monday night game in Denver when they beat the Broncos when they opened up their new stadium? Remember that game, Flipside Fish? It was a Monday night game. Yeah. Yes, Melina's right. It's a bunch of yes men in the Dolphins organization. Yes. 2004, 4-12. 2005, 9-7. 2006, 6-10. 2007, 1-15. 2008, 11-5. 2009, 7-9. 2010, 6-10. 2011, 6-10. 2012, 7-9. 2013, 7-9. 2014, you see the mediocrity here with these sorry asses in the Dolphin community tried to preach to you that this was legit? Bullshit. 2014, 7-9. 2015, 6-10. You ran Dan Campbell out of town. See how Dan Campbell's doing now. Gase, 10-6, got the playoffs with 2 weeks to spare. God bless him. 2007, 6-10. 2008, 6-10. 2009, there was tanking, 5-11. 2019, 5-11. You're getting the gist of this, folks. 2020, 10-6. 2021, 9-11, 9-8. They fired Flores. 2022, 10-6. They lost to Buffalo. 2023, 11-6. They choked the division away from the Bills. All they had to do was beat the Titans. They were won the division, had a bye, and who knows? Instead, they choked it to the Bills. They went 10-7 that year. That's right. They lost in minus 29 in Kansas City. And then last year was a disaster. This year is even worse. Okay? Yes, in the muddy middle. Mediocre purgatory. But you can't tell these assholes this, right? Reasons, right, Eric? Chris? The Dolphin picnic table, whatever that room is called? You can't tell them that, though. No, they're selling hopium. David Furonis? Really? Let me give myself some applause. All right? Really? I wish Manzano was here for this roasting. Someone get him the word. Give me 1 minute. I'm getting this person off my phone. 1 second. This is for my man, DJ Kuda. Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, yeah, baby. That's right. Because more roasting to come. And I'm loving this today, boy. I feel so goddamn good today. Shit. Boy. You know, and where's all these Tua supporters? Where are these assholes at? Guys like Lewis. Where is he at? Where's all the flexing at about this fucking broken down pineapple? Where is that? Where are these guys at now? Where's Shake Money flexing with him and a goddamn mural on his Instagram page? Where are these people at? Okay? All right? Where are they? You know where they're at, flip side? They're right now on their knees with a poster of Tua, lighting candles, praying, singing, for the least what you can do for the least of my brothers. That's what they're singing right now. That's what they're singing. And until you get the right GM, you're going to be in purgatory forever. And trust me, I've been living, flip side of me, 305, Moss, we've been seeing this bullshit for the last 45 years. Are you kidding me? So we want to hear from you losers who think that you know it all, stealing money from these fucking disciple losers that you have that follow you. Okay? They are a bunch of wannabe football gurus that have no experience and puts down anyone who has more experience. Yeah, that's what they are. A bunch of motherfucking wannabes. That's what the Dolphin community is. They don't know shit. And that's why you never see me go in their rooms. I don't need to listen to bullshit and lies. In here, you get the truth. I'm going to have my nephew edit this and put it out there. Me destroying the Dolphin community. That's more. I got plenty of ammo for these dumb motherfuckers. This is not even the tip of the iceberg. This is a baby pinch. It's like a baby who just been born right now. That baby is cackling and laughing and hearing me go off. My nephews used to laugh when I used to talk like this when they were babies. I don't know why. People love when I get upset. You know that? And wait till I get back on camera, which should be in a couple of weeks. I'll be back on camera looking better than ever. And I'm going to be roasting them so they can see me roast them. Okay? And I will be roasting them. Right now, the Dolphin community is a fucking dolphin on the open fire on the spit right now. That's what they are to me. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You damn right I'm loving it. Then a piece of shit McDonald's food that some of you sucker asses eat. I'll tell you that. I will continue to talk about this team until Flip is ready to do something else. Then I'll get to the main topic, which is those three quarterbacks right there in the thumbnail. Real quarterbacks, I might add. Okay, real ones. Especially the guy in the middle who should have took. But instead, you took a broken down, busted hip quarterback. Who I will admit is honest. I give him that. Remember a couple weeks ago when he said he wished he had half of Josh Allen's talent? Remember that? He's telling the truth. And he knows that I don't hear the bullshit about Tua and Jordan Love are friends. Hell no, Jordan Love is about himself and that beautiful wife of his. Oh God, Ronika is a fucking dime piece I've ever seen. Okay? And his great arm talent. Right? All right. I'll do Jordan Love Monday night. I'll be up here Monday night for the Packers and the Eagles Monday night. Matter of fact, let me do that thumbnail right now while I'm up here talking about the gospel according to yours truth. We could talk about the main topic. We are still listening, my brother. Yeah, appreciate it. Now, I got to get this Dolphin community shit out of my system right now, so I'm going to keep roasting them. I remember when a certain concept creator came up here, and I told him Bobby Wagner was going back to Seattle, And he was all feeling himself, talking about Bobby Wagner was going to go to the Dolphins to get a chip. And I'm like, nigga, you serious? Are you fucking serious? Get a chip with that clown franchise? Really? 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 I'm gonna have my nephew post this shit. This is great shit so the Dolphin community to hear. This is some great shit that I'm saying right now. And I'm loving it. Right? All these clowns coming up here talking about two of this and two of that. Old boy Lewis was up here talking about how great Tua is. And how do you feel about that busted hip quarterback now? Oh, I'm loving this, baby. I remember Eric McIntosh had the goal to come up here and he said he was better than Joe Burrow. But he'd rather have that piece of shit receiver Waddle over Sewell and Micah. I'll tell you right now, Micah, Sewell, Devontae Smith, Jalen Phillips is going to be a monster for Philly these last 9 games. Okay? You're going to see Jalen Phillips how he really should be playing. And he sure damn didn't play this for you because he got hurt all the time because a dumbass coach 2 years ago on Black Friday left them on the field when the team was winning 30-6. Remember that? At the Meadowlands? Remember that? When that stupid ass McDaniel did that? But the Dolphin community will not tell you that. No. They're going to tell you bullshit. All right? Okay? God damn it, okay? Mace, you have a lot of receipts. Oh, yeah. I got plenty of receipts of these dumbasses. Yeah. And I want this being played. I'm going to have my nephew do it. Pretty Boy Mace roasts the Dolphin community. Yeah, that's going to be out sometime this week, folks. Get ready for it. It's going to be edited and posted for all of them to hear. Okay? I remember these assholes in TD's room back in 2019. All of them. Telling people who didn't believe in Tua, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Well, guess who's right? The Herbert crowd, the Hurts crowd, the Burrow crowd, the only quarterback, by the way, to win playoff games in Buffalo and in Kansas City. And you know what I'm saying next. You goddamn right. Me, as the only man who loved Jordan Love with the best arm talent since Matthew Stafford. You goddamn right. So I don't want to hear none of you. And go to New Orleans or whoever trades for Tua, you go there. Fucking Bubba and the boys in their RV and Winnebago's already up back to Tuscaloosa. Now that Alabama's powerful again with a real quarterback. Go. And don't support the next quarterback that comes here. Do not support the next quarterback that comes to Miami. Don't. Because you dumb motherfucking millennials and zillennials are all in on the busted hip quarterback. All of you. God damn it, all of you. Except me, Flipside, and 305, and I don't know. I'm gonna leave Moss out of this because he's a homer for his team. Right? Okay. And get used to you clowns, you millennials and zillennials, get used to this type of 5-12 3-13. And two, Stephen Ross gets a real general manager in there, you all are going to be shit like you've always been since 1995. You see these dumbasses with paper bags over their heads? Really? When the hell did you come along, you dumbass bastard? When the broken, busted hip quarterback got there? That's when you got there? Really? 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 Well, you take your asses and go with Tuanon, get a ride, hit a ride, and they're Winnebagos, and you go with them. Okay? Get the fuck out of town. We don't want you here. And the way they treat diehard Dolphin fans like they are the authority, those motherfuckers ain't shit. All they're doing is stealing money from you dumbasses. That's all they're doing from you dumb motherfuckers in the Dolphin community. That's all they. The only Dolphin guy I respect is Big Mike and Dolphin Talk. He is the godfather to me. Big Mike is the godfather. DolphinTalk.com. He's legit. He's seen and lived what me, Flipside 305 has lived. He's lived it. He's seen it. Okay, Mike and his partner. We've seen the bullshit. All right? We've seen it. Other than that, I believe now that Dudley Do Wrong have seen what I've been preaching. So he's come around. TD has always been a voice of reason, but you know, he has to placate his dumbass fans. TD does a good job. I got nothing against TD. He does great work. That's why he's on the network right now. Getting away from you sorry asses. You motherfuckers are poisonous, toxic, and deserve to be shot, dead, executed, if you ask me. All of you. Every one of you. Let me give some applause to myself again. Oh, this feels great, doesn't it? And trust me, Dolphin community, I will start trolling you very soon. And when I do, you know my presence is there. I got so many receipts on you dumb motherfuckers you don't know. Many of them. And I don't even be in your sorry ass rooms. All your disciples come up here and talk dumb shit. You motherfuckers are poisonous, and you motherfuckers are a problem. And it's going to be a problem that I will rectify within the next 8 months. What is this? By draft day, I will have so many receipts and so much venom towards you motherfuckers. You better watch out here. I'll be doing my 7th annual draft, and you know I'm taking shots at the Dolphin community, like I'm doing now. More to come. I'm going to have enough to edit the whole thing. 1 hour and about 30 minutes of nothing but vitriol towards the Dolphin community and the Tua lovers. Those dumb motherfuckers. Okay? Shout out to Big O. Awesome. Big O is the best in the business in radio. Chris Perkins. Dave Hyde. Alex Donald. Armando Salguero. These are the guys I have had many conversations with in the 2010s. Great people, great at what they do. Omar is a little out there, but when Omar hears that I'm around, and Omar will hear this. It's your boy Ty in the Bronx, Omar. That's right, I'm back. It's my boy. And when he hears this, he'll go, oh yeah. And Omar, You've been right all these years, brother. Offensive line, something that Chris Greer and that idiot coach didn't believe in. Remember that when they told you that in your face at the press conference back in 2022? Remember that? Omar Kelly, remember that, Omar? Tell Omar I'm back in business again, kicking the Dolphin community's ass and taking names. And folks, if you like this, more is coming. More is coming. Come up here, Vamos. Come on up, brother. I know Vamo's been getting a lot of grief lately, but like I said, and Manzano will get ripped next time he comes up here. I'll say it again. It was Ramos who let the world know, not me, not Big Mike, not Dudley Do Wrong, not that idiot reasons. Damn sure wasn't Eric McIntosh. It was Ramos who let us know that Jalen Phillips is traded. All right? Okay? I got my sources. Yeah. Adam Schefter and my boy Rappaport. So, Manzano, let me, come on up, Sean. I dropped the link. So, let me get this straight. Tony, so Ian Rappaport at 6 a.m. took his time out to text you personally and tell you that Jalen Phillips got traded, right? And so did Adam Schefter, right? Sean said, damn, Mace, I thought you was upset. I'm not upset, Sean. I'm just speaking the gospel, man. Something that young guys like you should have known when you used to be up here a lot 5 years ago. I spit this game to you guys. What's going on? I'm good. I'm roasting the Dolphin community right now with their lying selves. And this is going to continue. This will be the entire venom at the Dolphin community will be on YouTube, on Instagram, and on X this week. Trust me. How long I've been roasting their dumbasses? The last hour and 26 minutes? All of them lied. All of them lied. Telling bullshit that never happened. Oh yeah, this fucking no-hip fucking quarterback that these people were praising, right? This was supposed to be the savior, right? Right? Really? Okay? I don't want to hear from none of them. Because when they hear this, they know I'm telling the truth. I don't have to hear from them. But if they want come from, I'll go to them. I'll go to them. Because all they did was lie. Oh, he's old. He don't know what he's talking about. Really, Eric? Really? Eric McIntosh? Really? So what has happened since we've last had our little confrontation? I'm 100% healthy now. I'm going after all of you in the Dolphin community, all of you. And there's going to be more hour-and-a-half vents against all of you next time you lose, which will be, I'm not going to waste my time. This is for Buffalo tomorrow. Okay, I'm doing it in advance. You should beat Washington next week. Sean, take the Dolphins next week against Washington. Do it. I'm doing it. You should win next week. God, I hope so. Put money on your dumb asses. Win the goddamn game for me next week. Give Mace a happy send-off. God damn it. Can you do that next week? Against Washington and Spain? Can you do that? Okay? Can you do that, Dolphin community? Can you do that? And I'll say it one more time for you, all of you. Other than quarterback, New Orleans is better than you. Better running game, better a superior offensive line to yours. Defense is top notch in New Orleans. Problem, they don't have Tua at quarterback. You must not like your money. Yo, Sean, pull up here. You too, Vamos. Come on up. You must not like your money. Oh, I've been dying to do this smoke against the Dolphin community for 2 years now. Since me and confrontation between me and Eric, it has been waiting. Now that I'm 100%. God bless me. I'm 100% now. I lost 110 pounds. The camera is coming back soon, so you'll start to see the sexy man appear. I'm going gung-ho on the Dolphin community. Gung-ho. Okay? Gung-ho. Shout out to what the fuck? Shout out to that nigga. Shout out to Big O. That's the man. Canes up 7-0. Good. My TV is completely off. It's going to be off. They're not doing hockey night in Canada tonight for me. They're doing women's hockey. So I'm going to be up here. I'm going to take a break after this rant and do Kansas. I'll do Kansas City in that division. But Flip Side had me going. Oh, Flip Side's back. Touchdown, 7-0 Canes. Good. Congrats, Mace. I'm glad to hear you're in good health. Thank you, my brother. And I'll say it again, Tony. Ramos got sources, not you. Not you. Right? Okay? I believe Schefter and Rappaport. So they text your phone, huh, Tony? They really text your phone at 6 a.m. Hey, Tony, this is going down. Get the fuck out of here. You know what you do, Tony? Go watch La Liga. Do that. Go watch La Liga, and that quarterback in the middle of this thumbnail, hope that he wins you a playoff game. Because I'll tell you this, Tony, my quarterback did. I could tell you that, goddammit. Okay? All right? This is one of the best hours and a half I have venting in a long time. Killing the Dolphin community. I will have my nephew edit this and put it out there. And the Dolphin community will hear this. Trust me. Word will get back to them. I know. All right. Again, Omar Kelly, Chris Perkins, Dave Hyde, Alex Dono, Armando Salguero, Elaine Pupar. These are men I listen to. Big Mike over at Dolphins Talk. Big Mike is the godfather of Dolphin podcasts. All you son of a bitches who think you know something, McIntosh, the name one for sure. You motherfuckers should be genuflecting to Big Mike over at DolphinsTalk.com. He knows what he's talking about. He's been through the disappointments, through the wars. All you pieces of shit didn't jump on board until that fucking broken down quarterback got to town. Now, how did that work out? Okay? How did that work out? Let me see what Flip Side is saying. All you needed was Dr. Flip to counsel you. Love it. Shout out to my beat writers, radio guys who I used to roll with in the 2010s. I'll tell you a little truth. The reason why I love those guys saved my life. I'm not lying up here. They saved my life when I was going through rough times with my illness 15 years ago. I used to call these guys up every day, QAM. Joe Rose too. And my man, Danny Rabinowitz. That's Hollywood for the rest of you down there. That's my boy. You tell him Ty from the Bronx, so what's up? Danny Rabinowitz, my boy. Okay? Jorge Serrano. Okay? Those are my guys down there. And of course, Big O. You know I love Big O. I rock with Big O. The rest of you sorry asses, get ready for, in the manosphere, they call it winter is coming. For you millennials and zillennials in the dolphin community, hell has risen. And you're all gonna burn. And flip side, watch all these son of a bitches run away. Go where Tua goes. I hate football now, yeah. And don't, again, dolphin community, do not support the next quarterback that's going to replace yours. Okay? Except for the local boy. If the Dolphins, and they're not going to finish in the West record. I can tell you that now. Dolphins are not going to finish with the worst record. Excuse me. I always liked Kim Bo. Yeah. Bo was my guy. I never talked to Bo, but he was the one who started podcasting in South Florida back in 2017. He started the podcasting on Kim Bokamp. Yeah. These motherfuckers, let me keep going in on these motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers do is badmouth and put down other true Dolphin fans like 305 who hates them more than I do, which is saying a hell of a lot. He hates them more than I do. Okay? All they did was put people down, disrespect people's knowledge. Yeah, how's my boy Ali doing? How's he doing these days? How's Ali doing? How's he doing? You tell him Mace Taggart said, hello. Yeah, going to the Super Bowl, my ass. And remember, Dolphin community, if you have smoke with me after you hear me ripping your sorry asses, I'll come to you. Just give me the invitation and I'm coming. With guns of fucking blazing, with Uzis on me. All right? I'm coming for the kill against all you son of a bitches in the Dolphin community. All right? All right, I gave you an hour and a half of roasting the Dolphin community. Let's get to the matter at hand. I'm in a great mood today, bro. Heat Blazers later on. I'll be doing that game. And this will be posted on X, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube sometime this week. Be looking forward to it. Be looking forward to it. Okay, Dolphin community? Be looking forward to it. All right, let's talk about these three great quarterbacks here. Bo Nix, Flip Side, and Manzano, and Ites's boy, Justin Herbert, and of course, the great Patrick Mahomes. Now, what do these three have in common? Thank you, Flip Side. I appreciate it. I give myself some applause there. All right, let me get to it. I'm holding my breath. I just went off for an hour and a half, and I loved every minute of it. All right, what do these three guys have in common? They're in the 1A best division in football. It's not even close. Okay, this is not the sorry ass Lions division, but now Green Bay, the Lions. Canes up 14-0. Green Bay, the Lions, Chicago, who I told you be very improved. and Minnesota lies. This is the big boys. Rams 6-2, Niners 6-3. We're gonna do that game tomorrow. Seattle 6-2, Denver 8-2, Chargers 6-3, Chiefs 5-4. Come on up. Let's get Mr. Miami up here. Get our boy up here. I'm gonna chill with him while I talk about these quarterbacks in these divisions. What do they have in common? Each team has a damn good quarterback. Okay? Each team has a damn good quarterback. $305 just said, no, $305, I'm done with the Dolphins. Come on up. $305 just said that those millennials and zillennials never been to the Orange Bowl. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Come up, 305. I'm not doing the Dolphins no more. I gave enough ammo for the Dolphin community to hear, and they will hear it. Trust me. All right? And there's more to come, folks. There's more to come against the Dolphin community. More to come. Come up here for a few minutes, man. Who in the A.F.C can beat one of these teams is the question. Can the Colts win? Can Kansas City go to Indianapolis and win? Yeah, but there's a problem with that. History. And I said that to iTest 2 weeks ago. Whenever the Chiefs and the Colts play in the playoffs, the Colts always win. They always win. As we welcome Jeff Rowe to the platform, the Colts always beat the Chiefs. Always in the playoffs. You could look. And you want to know the reason why? Well, in 2013, the Colts had the better quarterback, Andrew Luck, over Alex Smith. I'll take that every day because gazillion times on Sundays. But here it is. That man right there in the thumbnail, the Colts haven't faced him yet. It's going to be a different story when they face that man in the thumbnail. Do you believe he can go to Indianapolis and win? I don't. I think Mahomes can easily do that. What about you, 305? You think the Chiefs can go to Indianapolis and win?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Can the Chiefs go to New England and win? Yeah, that's going to be tough because right now the way it's looking for the Patriots, folks, week 15 and 16, that's their last tough games after tomorrow. We'll be in Tampa tomorrow for that one with the great Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I don't know. I think the only reason why the Chiefs would beat them is because of experience. New England's here, folks. And I try to tell you, folks, New England has arrived. I said it back in the draft. See, that's another thing I can do that the Dolphin community cannot do. I tell you facts and truth. Only thing they care about is telling lies about that in that franchise. But I'll roast them again. If they lose in Washington, trust me, that's another one coming. They lose in Spain and I lose my money. Sean just said in the chat, why are you going to lose your money, Race? I lose my money on that game next week. Oh, God, I'm going nuclear. So you think they'll have a problem in New England?
Yep, they're gonna have a problem in New England.
I would agree with that.
Like 98.
Let me ask you this question. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask you another one. I think you would agree with me with the next one. Let me just find this right here, blow my nose, and then we'll be right back at the end of talking. All right. Can they go to Buffalo and win?
Who, the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Come on, in the regular season?
Playoffs.
No, I don't. It seems like nobody can't win in Buffalo.
The Chiefs did in 2000 in the 2023 playoffs. They wanted to beat Itessa's Niners. The Bengals did in 2022, and they lost. They were robbed from the championship game in Kansas City. Of course, they could. Anybody could win in Buffalo.
Yeah,
All right, let me do the reverse. Can the Patriots win in Kansas City playoff game?
they already did one time.
Yeah, but that was Brady at quarterback. We're talking Drake May.
So anything can happen.
I would say no. Can the Colts win with Mahomes at quarterback in Kansas City?
Repeat that again.
Can the Colts win in Arrowhead?
So in the regular season?
Playoffs, 305, playoffs. Is the reason why I'm doing
Yeah,
this
in the
concept right
playoffs.
here. You say yes or no?
In the playoffs.
Wow. So you think the mystique of the Colts beating the Chiefs in the playoffs will continue?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you that because the history's on the Colts side. Can
Like,
any team in the North, Pittsburgh or Baltimore, go to Kansas City and win?
not Pittsburgh.
Okay. I think Pittsburgh have a chance because of Rodgers. That's the only reason why I give them a chance. And their defense. All right, let's do the next team. Well, I'm going to skip the Chargers because anyone can win in LA against them because they're going to bring their fans. So let me ask you this. Can Herbert go to Indianapolis and win?
To my the Colts.
Yeah, these are all playoffs. Yeah, can Herbert go to Indianapolis and win?
Now Herbert always choke in the playoffs.
All right, so I'm going to skip Herbert. All right, let's do the Broncos then. In a rematch with the Bills in Mile High, with that defense, can the Bills in a rematch of last year's wild card game, can they go to Denver against this high-powered defense and win in Denver? Remember, they have the same elements. It's going to be cold in Denver.
I had to take Denver.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Can New England win in Denver?
Not in the playoffs.
Okay. Can Indianapolis win in Denver?
Maybe.
I'm going to do your team next, by the way. So hold on, because I forgot about them.
Steven Bird.
No, not that one. Duval County. Duval County. I'll do them next. Can the Ravens or Steelers go to Denver and win?
Nope.
Okay. Here it comes. This is just for you. Can Mahomes in a rematch, and believe me, the Jaguars didn't forget 2 years ago in the playoffs, folks. That's a game they let get away, that young team. Can they go to Duval and beat your boys?
Not no
You,
more.
you beat them in the regular season. Just remember how great, how good Denver's defense is. Yeah, I know. I picked Denver, flip side. I picked Denver in here to be my dark horse in the AFC. Yeah. Held the Raiders to 7 points the other night. The same Raider team that last Sunday scored 29. Can Herbert in a rematch go to Duval and beat you?
Because he going to the swamp.
Can Denver go to Duval and beat you?
Nope.
Okay. Can
And
New
um
England?
and um like Paul Henry used to say, my name is Paul Heyman. When let me see, we forgot about Jacksonville did beat Buffalo in the playoffs. Forgot about that.
in Buffalo.
Yup, and they beat Denver in the playoffs
They
too.
beat Buffalo twice in the playoffs, by the way. They beat them in Jacksonville back in 2018.
Yeah, and they
Can the
also beat.
Bills can the Bills go to Duval and beat you?
Nah, Josh Allen, he always fold.
Can New England go down there and beat you?
We um we beat the Patriots in the playoffs before.
Okay. Folks, the reason why I'm asking these questions, yeah, you just took the words out of my mouth. Flip side, interesting. Yeah. I'm glad 305 is up here to answer these questions. He has no dog. Well, he has a fight with Duval, but he's 99.999% Dolphin, Aqua, and Orange.
I still
Not
got
that
the.
dumbass whale that idiot owner made the mascot. Let me ask you this. Can you go to Arrowhead and win? I'm talking about the Jaguars.
I've got Chiefs. Still got their referee. I can say I can I can see Kansas City I see Kansas City win.
Okay.
I can see Kansas City winning beating Jacksonville in the playoff.
All right. We're going to do the NFC next. Next week, straight football will be because I haven't talked to about them at all. Next week will be on Sam, not even Sam Donald, Mike McDonald, Seahawks coach. All right, let's do the NFC. You're gonna love this one, so I'll put this one first. Can Green Bay go to Seattle and win? I'm, I, I'm dead serious with this. My answer will surprise you. Can they?
Nah, I can see Seattle. I can see Seattle winning. I can see
I
Seattle
agree with
winning
that.
that game.
I don't think Green Bay gets out of Seattle alive. I agree with you. They've beaten Philly 10 straight times. Can Philly go out there and beat them?
Mm-mm.
I would agree with that. Can Tampa, who beat them in week 5, can they go back out there in a revenge match and beat Seattle?
I don't think so.
I would agree with that. I'm not even going to mention the Cowboys because they beat the Cowboys like it's yesterday's news. I got one for you. I'm doing every team, folks, in the AFC West. I mean, NFC West. We did the NFC. And I agree with Mr. Miami. Surprised me with a lot of his answers. Like Flipside said in the chat, interesting. Can Detroit go to Seattle and beat them?
Dang, that's gonna be a hard game. I might take Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
83 Seahawks.
Okay. Can the Bears go out there and beat them?
Nah, they go to sleep.
Okay. Carolina, who they have a history with.
I don't think so.
I would agree with that. And they're gonna renew their rivalry week 16 with the Vikings. I'll be doing that game. That's the late game up here when they play the Vikings again. Those two teams can't stand each other. All right, let's do another team. I'm only doing the favorites. Can Detroit, and we'll see that maybe next Sunday night. Wherever I get in the poll, what game people want me to do in the late window, I'll do. I get the feeling they're going to want me to do Philly and Detroit. Can Detroit go to Philly and beat them?
No,
Okay. I'm surprised you said that. Can the Packers?
you forget that plan.
The Bears?
Mm-mm.
Seattle?
Nope.
They always beat Philly. I will give Seattle a hell of a chance. Um, Tampa.
Definitely. That's a no.
Wow. I don't know. I give Baker. There's only two teams I will give a chance to win anywhere in the AFC in the NFC. Matter of fact, three teams: Philly, Tampa, the Rams. What about the Rams going to Philly?
I'm about to go to Philadelphia.
Okay, so Mr. Miami has a clean sweep. No one's beating Philly. Okay.
They're gonna win Monday night too.
Yeah, I know they're gonna win Monday night. That's what I bet money on. Uh, can Philly win in Detroit?
Yeah,
Wow. So
like 95.
right now, you're giving us who you think is going to win the NFC. Okay. Can Seattle win in Detroit?
I don't think so.
The Rams.
They almost.
Yeah, no. So did Tampa Bay 2 years ago. Almost, but almost it's not good enough. Um, Green Bay. We'll see that, folks. 3 weeks from now, Thanksgiving Day. That'll be the early game, 12:30 Eastern.
I'm taking Detroit in that
Packers and
game.
Lions.
I'm taking Detroit. I want to see Detroit eat a turkey.
Okay. You're basically telling me by your answers who you think are the two best teams in the NFC. All right. Can Philly win in LA?
Definitely.
Wow. Can Tampa win in LA? They play 2 weeks from tomorrow night. I'm doing that game 2 weeks from tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football, Tampa at LA. That could be for home field in the NFC. So you give Tampa. Can Seattle win in LA? They play next Sun. They play. I think they play tomorrow in next Sunday in LA. Yeah, go ahead. What do you think?
I'm about to take the Rams this game.
Okay. You're gonna take who in that one?
The Rams
Okay.
and when they going to Seahawks.
All right.
Seahawks.
All right. Seahawk. I'm gonna throw in
A3
another team.
Seahawks.
I'm gonna throw in another team in the equation, but I haven't mentioned yet. Can Seattle win in San Francisco? They
I'm
win.
going
They
to take
win
the
many times.
49ers in this
They
game right
win.
here.
They win many times in San Francisco.
Check
Our
out.
little brother I test can tell you that.
I'm going to take the 49ers.
All right. Can the Rams win in San Francisco? I'm doing that game up here tomorrow. Can the Rams win in San Francisco?
Did no, no, the 49ers won at the Rams this year.
Did they?
I think they did.
You could
Was
be.
it?
No. That was they did. You're right. I think that game was week 5.
Yeah, because
That was Mac Jones' best game with a busted shoulder.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Folks, don't miss. Don't watch Falcons and Colts tomorrow. That's a waste of your eyesight unless you want to see Daniel Jones. That is the 9:30 in the morning game. You know what I'll be doing? Preparing for my own pregame show up here at 10:30 tomorrow morning. As the pregame show is back with a new time, and I hope you guys come in and enjoy. Did you hear my roasting of an hour and a half with the Dolphin community? You hear that?
no, I was asleep.
Well, get ready because my nephew's gonna post it for me. I'm gonna edit this part of this show, and I'm gonna post Mace Money Mace roasting the Dolphin community. That'll be out sometime this week. Will be on all the platforms: Facebook, X, Instagram, and of course up here on YouTube. Flipside can tell you in the chat. Vamos can tell you with some of my best work. You're right. 26-23 Niners. And I saw that game too. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
So yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna say something. Go ahead.
Um, that's the game I did watch that day.
That game is over already. What time is it? Oh yeah, yeah. I did Ottawa. That's right. I don't know who
Iowa.
won. I know the Devils won in a shootout.
Can't stand them fools.
Who
Holy
is
water.
who is Montreal playing tonight? Who are the, I'm not watching no stupid ass SEC. Leave me alone with the SEC conference. It sucks ass. All right, let's see. All right, the Predators beat the Stars today. I didn't bet on it. Predators beat the Stars 3-2.
All right, back, coach.
Yeah, go ahead. Canadians in Mammoth tonight. Devils, I saw the shootout. They won 2-1. And the Senators held on in Philly to win 3-2. So I'm gonna leave it up here. Get ready for some hockey tonight. What time is it? Oh, it's early. It's just 10 after 5 Eastern. All right. We'll have the Canadians and the Mammoth up here. Let me leave that up here. What's up, Insider? Wait for Vamos to come on. So we'll continue the questioning with 305 when he comes back. Meanwhile, Vamos is on. I'll be right back in a minute. I gotta cut on the lights in my house. My house is pitch dark right now. Give me a minute. Hell yeah, this house is pitch dark. I'll be back in a minute, everybody. Oh. All right, I'm back. Vamos should be on the air now. He's waiting for me. 305 went to probably make his dinner. I am up here chilling. 305 gave some fascinating answers. If you ask me, if the Broncos beat the Chiefs next Sunday, they are the team to beat in the AFC. They are the team to beat. They win next week, they are the team to beat. Let's look at the Broncos schedule as we continue to do it. There we go, NFL. I'll be on to 6 o'clock. Then I'll be back at 7:30. I'm gonna give this machine a little rest. The core is always hurt, boy. I tell you. Let's see. Yeah, thank
I'm
God.
back.
There he is. I just came back myself. Let's take a look at the Broncos schedule. I just said about your what you said, and I said to me that's very fascinating that you said that. And you know I respect everybody's opinion except the Dolphin communities, but that's a story for a different day. when I get that edited, is this going to be the first about probably an hour 40 minutes nonstop? I'm going to send it to you
All
so you
right.
so you can sit back and laugh because you are going to crack up. Flipside said they had on the speaker and his father was crying. Father and his father is a huge Montreal Canadian fan, and if he's still listening, sir, it's happening. The dream is a reality now, and Montreal continues to roll since this guy. Hey, sir, this is the guy up here with me right now that the week of Thanksgiving, we told him to get into the NHL. The Canadians was the worst team in the league. Ever since 305 jumped on the Canadians, they have not looked back.
Team Canada, beer money.
There you go. All right. This is the Broncos schedule the rest of the way. Go ahead. Go ahead, Beer Money. Keep talking.
And I can't wait to get to Florida.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Vamos?
Something.
I'm
How
gonna,
you guys doing?
I'm gonna be on
Sitting
here
back.
to go ahead, 305, talk to him.
No, I'm sitting back chilling.
I'll be out of here at 6. I'll be back at 7:30. I gotta give this machine some rest, plus I'm gonna eat some dinner. Chicken wings tonight, 305. That's what both
Be there in
chicken.
about 5 minutes.
There you go. All right. This is the Broncos schedule after the Chief game next week. At the Redskins, at the Raiders. Green Bay goes there. That monstrous week 15 in the NFL, folks. 5 gargantuan games, and the nightcap is Vikings at Cowboys, and you know they're gonna push that on Sunday Night Football. Jacksonville goes to Denver. That's gonna be good because that's a preview of a playoff matchup. At Arrowhead, Christmas Day, I may have to
Let
come
it
up.
snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That game is on Amazon Prime. I may have to come up here and do that game.
Boy, Amazon Prime, but sick.
And then at
You're
the Chargers. So basically, the Broncos, when they come back, they'll get 2 more easy ones. That'll make them 10-2. And then their last 4 games, home for the Packers and the Jaguars, and they finish the season. They'll have 3 of their last 4 at home at Kansas City Christmas Day. So that is the Broncos. So if they win next week, folks, then they should be the favorite in the AFC, in my opinion. Them and the Patriots, believe it or not. Because the Patriots schedule after tomorrow, week 15 and 16, Baltimore on the road and Buffalo at home. Over those 2 games, if the Patriots win tomorrow, they can be playing for 1 seed in the AFC, which would be fascinating. This goes to show you how quick 6 years go in your life. Cool. When I first started up here, what was the famous phrase I said up here, 305? You remember it. Remember I said something about the Patriots?
About them New England clam chowders.
Yeah, I said something to all of you, and it ended up happening at the time.
He about to
I
make the
said, I said, if Tom Brady goes back there and wins, the Patriots, as you know them back then, is done forever. They are. Now you got a new group, good drafting, player development, and got clearly the best coach in the division.
And don't
So,
forget Highsmith.
oh, you talk about Dolphin. I did my Dolphin rant already.
No, I'm not talking about Dolphins. I'm talking about the
Oh,
former.
New England?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wants the Dolphins job. But I'll talk about that next week when I do another hour and a half roasting of the Dolphin community. I'm glad people enjoyed that. And it will be on every platform next week. Once it gets edited, I'll put it everywhere. And I'll take some of it and put it into YouTube Shorts. And you people will enjoy that.
I was.
And there's more to come. And it's more to come with me in the Dolphin community. Shout out to Big Mike over at dolphinstalk.com. He is the godfather of Dolphin podcasting. That man knows what he's talking about.
Man, I was laughing, bro.
Well, I'm glad you did. I know you love the part when I said that who heard me? Who heard me? Big Mike heard me? If he does, give him I'll salute him over at Dolphins Talk. He knows what he's talking about. I hope it was Big Mike. Shit, I'll get him up here. I'll pay him $100 to come up here. I'll make sure he gets the rant.
other people in the rooms that never thought about the Orange Bowl or been to the Orange Bowl.
There you go. No, I didn't catch nothing last night. Well, what happened in the Nuggets game? I didn't catch anything last night, Sean. I was asleep at 6:30. Next time I woke up, it was 12:30. Found out that my mom's Blackhawks shut out my Flames, and I went right back to bed. I was pumping my fist, going back to sleep.
They ain't never seen this parking lot.
Yeah. So Mike heard me? Good. I'm glad he did. Shout out to Mike. I got to get his right name right. The Godfather. That's my nickname for him. For you Dolphin people like to listen to Dolphin podcasts. You listen to him. He's telling the truth. He's from our era, 305. He knows what's going on there.
Other people ain't never been in this parking lot.
Oh, the Orange Bowl parking lot?
About Joe Robbins Stadium parking lot.
Yeah. Those guys don't know nothing, bro. Yeah.
Or been to the game too. From Joe Robbins Stadium.
Yeah. I'll save the Dolphins for next week. I gave you folks, I gave you an hour and 40 minutes ripping the Dolphin community's asses. Enough. I want to continue to talk about what we're talking about. Hurricanes up 14-0 last I heard. That's the same score, Ramos?
Yep.
All right. Big O was right. And I tried to warn you, Hurricane fans, don't jump in the pool. Let them prove it to you. I'm glad Big Mike heard me. Shout out to dolphinstalk.com. I'm glad he heard me. He is the Godfather podcast, not these fucking ass clowns in the Dolphin community. They don't know nothing. From the Picnic Basket, whoever that show is called, or they don't know damn. Trust me.
The Picnic Basket.
Yeah, some show they do. What is it? Don't tell me, Vamos. Let me guess.
Hey, boo boo. Hey.
Melina said, shout out to you, 305. Oh, I'm trying to think.
What's up, Sister Melina?
Oh, it's called the Dolphin Tailgate.
Dolphin
Hey, bro,
Tailgate.
I'm about to eat dinner. Hey, I'm going to be out of here in 40 minutes. I'll be back at 7:30 to do the pregame show, Heat Blazers, tonight. So, hey,
Yeah.
Flip,
Bring your
uh,
A game.
this, let me know, bro. I'll let you know. I'll hit you up in Facebook when I'm going to do another rant on them. But there's more to come. I love you, man. Be good. Tell your father, Canadians tonight will roll against the Mammoth. The great flip side fishing, everybody.
They going to the North Pole.
Do you people want me to continue to kill Manzano and give Ramos his due, which he deserves? Because I said
What
it in my
did
rant. I gave
yeah,
Ramos
what
a
did I
big.
do?
I gave Ramos big love in my rant today.
What did I do?
You was the one that broke the Jalen Phillips
Yeah.
story.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got that stuff off of. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on
yeah,
here.
that's right. Keep your sources to yourself. Yes, Big Money Sean is my source. Shit. I don't
All I
hear
can
that.
say is
Adam
cinnamon,
Schefter, I
cinnamon.
believe him. Yeah, Manzano, really? So Adam Schefter fucking text your ass and said, Tony, this is happening at 6 a.m.? Really?
6 a.m. Damn.
Really, Tony? That's what happened? You really believe that about yourself, bro?
If I got the ESPN app,
There you go. Let me get back to what I was talking about. I'll do it for you guys because you guys are here. So I'll talk about it. Ramos, who you want as the next GM of the team? You want Alonzo Highsmith?
Yep.
Do you trust him with Stephen Ross?
Honestly,
Like the other way around. Do you trust Stephen Ross with him?
uh, uh, honestly, Alonzo Highsmith, I think is a is is the type of guy to tell Stephen Ross, hey, look, it's either me or the team. You choose.
I would agree with that.
That guy, he's in the NFL for a reason.
I agree. And he learned from three great organizations. The Packers, where he was groomed. That's why I will take him in a heartbeat. The Chiefs and now the Patriots, yes. And he was with Houston when Houston was good. I agree with everything you said. 305, would you want Jason Taylor as your GM?
I take Jason Taylor.
Okay. What about you, Ramos? Would you take Jason Taylor?
I don't think he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave Miami.
And I think he has beef with the Dolphins for not really, how can I say this? Not giving him a coaching job on any of the staffs with the ass coaches that they've hired.
Yeah, that's the
Or a
question
place.
I have. What the heck?
Say again.
I said that's the question I've been I've been wondering. Like all these years and still no offer. Like what?
Remember when they played the Jets? He was there in the stands. He didn't even sit in the luxury box. The Dolphins didn't give him a luxury suite to see his son score a touchdown. It was him and his daughter there. Their
Yeah, that's
sister, the Taylor
bull.
sisters were there with their dad sitting in the stands, not sitting in a box. That's Stephen Ross for you. Okay?
Well, at least he found a home at Miami.
Yes,
So
he's with a real team. And I love that they showed him love last week, talking about how hard he coaches and he recruits defensive linemen. He's done a hell of a job down there.
yeah,
Shout out to
killing it.
JT. I would love JT to come back to the organization. I would.
I don't think he will, honestly.
Yeah, you're right about that, Ramos. Let me ask you guys this:
All right, go ahead.
Would you be happy, both of you? Because I'm hearing this that Tua and the coach will come back one more year, and they let that flunky, who's the new GM now, run the team for one more year. Would you be happy with that?
I'll get rid of him now. I'm good.
No.
Okay. See, these are questions, folks. The Miami community, the Dolphin community, will never ask. They're suckers that goes into these rooms. They will never ask them these questions. I do. Do you see the Dolphins winning 3 more games, Ramos?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Wow. I got them I got them winning next week. I'm putting my money on the Dolphins next week to beat Washington. I don't see them beating the Saints. I'll say it again. Other than the quarterback, which is Tua, the rest of the Saint team is better than the Dolphins.
Yeah, they are. You're right.
The reason why the Dolphins or the Saints are what they are, they have no quarterback. When Spencer Rattler and some unknown guy who I test was high on in his draft board is your 2 quarterbacks, you're not winning. You're just not. Okay. I see them beating the Saints. I see them beating the Jets. I think the Jets are going to be the worst team in football. I do. And that's 2 wins. Who else they got? New England, Buffalo tomorrow. They're not beating Tampa. They got to play another scrub team in there.
Bengals.
They'll win that. So you're looking at a Dolphin team will finish 5-12. They'll have no chance to pick that quarterback from Indiana. And if I am them, and I know a lot of fans don't want to hear this, but I tell facts in here. I don't make up stories. I will take the best right tackle on the board if I'm the Dolphins. Even if I have to trade down a little, get some more assets, I will trade down and get the best right tackle on the board for the next quarterback. You protect your franchise, and the next quarterback that comes to Miami, he's going to need protection, unlike what these idiots did with the Savior with one hip. Let me also ask you guys this. It's good talking to Dolphin fans up here. It is. I can relax and speak how I feel. Ramos had them in the beginning of the year 2-15, right? That's what you had them, Ramos?
No, no, 1-16.
Oh, 1-16 was Manzano having 2-15. I had them at 6-11. What did you have them, 305?
I think 8.
Oh, of course, that's you. That's
I
the homer in 305, okay? I will give me, Ramos, and Manzano credit because we picked it would be bad for them. Do any of you guys want them to pick the best tackle in the draft, or do you want to go in a different direction?
just want a quarterback. Get that man out of here.
Or the quarterbacks of Mr. Miami are going to come out in 27. That is the bonanza draft in the NFL. That is the millennial draft for the NFL in 2 years. In 27, when about 15 to 16 quarterbacks are coming out going pro, including Arch Manning. All of them are coming out. So the Dolphins will have a bet because next year you're playing the AFC West and the NFC North. And by the way, Mr. Miami, I was wrong. The Dolphins got to go back to Lambeau next year.
I thought they come to the hood this year.
No,
Next year.
they go to Lambeau. Miami goes to Green Bay and Minnesota, and Detroit and Chicago goes to Miami. I got Miami third in the division, so this year I got them third. So they're gonna play the Bengals probably, Houston, and they play the West next year. That's not gonna be easy for them. If they cut Tua or trade Tua, there will be over 130 million over in dead money. They can't do shit for the next 2 years. Real five. They fucked up on themselves, bro. And I tried to tell you guys that. And shout out to you, Flipside, that you told Mike what I said about my roasting of the Dolphins. Shout out to Big Mike, the godfather of Dolphin podcasting, dolphintalk.com. Love that guy. Now he's expanding to IG now. And that's when I hear him a little bit on IG. I start laughing my ass off. Yes, Stephen Ross, you wanted entertainment football. You got it. A disaster, you dumbass. A fucking disaster. Disaster. It doesn't break my heart only because of the Dolphin community. The toxic pieces of shit that they are. So let's get back to what we was talking about. 305 Ramos, the great Ramos, is with us with his inside sources. That he was absolutely accurate when he came up with the Jalen Phillip trade. Let's continue. We stopped with the 49ers. You had to go. All right. Can Detroit win in San Francisco?
I don't see it.
I
But you 305.
don't see that happen.
All right. Can the Packers win in San Francisco?
Yeah,
Bad,
definitely.
bad blood between these
Uh-uh.
two teams. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Can the Bears win in San Francisco?
Nope.
Uh, I say 50-50.
Okay. It's almost like the Bears a little bit. Yeah. I said the Bears and Carolina would be the two most improved teams in the NFC. So far, I'm looking like a genius. Said that back in the draft. I said that.
You
Okay.
ain't tell it to the Niner game.
Yeah. They took over New York last week. God damn, they did, bro. And I'll say it again. Don't think they didn't go past Stephen Ross. Because I got news for you. For the next 5 years, there'll be plenty of tickets available at Hard Rock Stadium. Plenty of tickets available. Gonna be a lot of fan bases making a weekend coming to South Florida. Buffalo's doing it tomorrow. They expect 50,000 Bill fans tomorrow in Miami. You party, you spend your money, and there's white redneck bars right down there, fellas. But they don't allow people like us in the bar, right?
Yep, there's some bars down here.
They don't want us in their bar. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the Bills are having their parties at.
I don't go to the bars. I ain't gotta worry about
You
Shit,
know,
the last bar I stepped foot in was in Miami, and it was a sports bar, and I saw former Dolphins in that bar.
there you go. Let me see. A
Well, this
TV
was
anchor
like the
man,
'90s though.
a TV anchor man stabbed his 80-year-old mother to death. Damn. All
what?
right. Oh, yeah. Rasmus Dallin has taken leave of absence from the Sabres and say a prayer for him because his fiance got a heart transplant, and that is not easy to live with. My brother had one a year later, he died. So,
Dang.
our prayers to Rasmus Dallin of the Buffalo Sabres, and
Prayers up, prayers up.
my prayers to him. Beautiful fiance that he has, and he's doing the right thing. If you love your girlfriend that much, your significant other, I would. If my ex fiance, when she had cancer, ovical cancer in her jaw, I took off a lot of work time to spend my time with her. So it just goes to show you. Well, what were we just going to look at before? What were we just saying before?
What, the Bears?
No, wasn't yeah, the Bears, but something else that I was going to look up.
In the 49ers, can the Bears win the 49ers?
And then I missed
Mm-mm.
why I came in here for. Yeah, so if I almost think they can be what you feel, Five.
So I don't think so.
Can you already said no to Green Bay? Can the Eagles go there and win?
At the
Yes.
49ers?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah.
You see what
I
happened
just
last time they went to Philadelphia
yeah,
with the boom box?
yep. I just want you to say that.
I
I forgot what I came up here for, and
See, nah, I you see, so anything can happen in the NFL.
I'm glad that. By the way, I'm glad that Flipside got the word to Big Mike about my vent. It'll be everywhere sometime this week. I love it.
Half the people in the room ain't never saw.
The Miami Orange Bowl,
Yeah,
parking lot at Joe Robbie Stadium. Yeah.
ain't never seen Joe
Well,
Robbie Stadium and
how old are you,
that.
Ramos?
Whatever.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
You had to see the old parking lot at Joe Robbie
Yeah, man.
Stadium. Yeah,
I seen
you had to see that.
2 World Series at that stadium.
Damn. There you go, Ramos.
I used to go to a baseball game at the stadium
You couldn't pay me to go to a baseball game at that stadium.
when the
What up?
Marlins first came in the league.
I'm just playing around.
I know. When the Marlins when they first came in the league, they had them other jerseys on.
I got a
Well,
feeling.
Ramos, you heard my venting today. Do you think I was right? Flipside fishing his father said I was preaching the truth. Did you think
Yeah, man.
I was right with everything I said?
Of course.
Thank you.
And I'll say this as well. It seems to me, since they changed the logo to this new logo, seems like it didn't make the football gods happy.
I would agree with that. And also, I heard how arrogant Stephen Ross was towards Dan Marino when Dan Marino said you shouldn't do that because there's fans like us who adore the old logo. Every Dolphin shit I have but one is the old logo.
Old school logo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
would,
why.
yeah, I would
Yeah, not
agree with
this new thing. It's like, what is that?
that. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
And I'll say the same thing
You can
for the
speak what you
Marlins.
want. Go ahead, Ramos. What you gonna
I
say,
think the
buddy?
same thing for the Marlins too. And I believe in that.
Well, didn't you like the season the Marlins had? They showed you guys that they got some hitters now with the
Yeah,
pitching.
I like the season. It's just it seems to me like when they changed the logo, it didn't sit well.
I hear you. I think the logo that I think hurt the Marlins was the one back in 2012 with the uniforms that said Miami with Marlin Man.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I like the
Marlon
orange.
man, Marlon man's a traitor.
Why? Where he's at now?
You don't see him no more because he betrayed the Marlins. He robbing any team in the NFL. I mean, he robbing any team in baseball.
People
He a
wondered.
traitor.
It's funny you said that because people wondered was he Blue Jay Man? There's a new Blue Jay Man.
Maybe possibility.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Drake that he wanted to be part of the Blue Jays and when they lost, they blamed him for losing?
Yeah, I
The
heard
fan
that.
base did. Yeah, that's typical Drake, bro. You talk about bandwagon.
That dude's a bandwagon fan.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he sure is. Yeah, I'll be back up here 7:30 tonight. Hope you guys both come back. I'm gonna do the um, Heat Blazers game tonight.
These are not the Heat, man. I
You like the
like
new Heat with the running up and down?
I like the player on what they got. Woman Powell. Man, that
Yeah,
guy's decent. I'm not gonna lie.
You like him a lot, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. Moss is doing the Rough Rider game tonight. Good luck to him. So,
21-3 Canes.
well, Vamos, since you're here, didn't I tell you he's a noodle on quarterback?
Who? Beck, right?
Yeah, your quarterback down in Miami.
Yeah. I mean, I've been
That dude is
I've been
number.
like to myself, man. I
No,
wish
I'm not killing you about it, Vamos. All I'm saying to you is that I told you not to trust that clown. Look, when Georgia tells you to leave, that should give you a signal.
that's the truth. I liked him way better than I did what's his name?
Cam Ward?
No, what's
Oh,
this
I know
guy?
who you're talking about. He's in Wisconsin now. Yeah, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
They got
Tell
to
you
get
what,
quarterback right. Is that kid healthy again? The one who broke his leg bad from when he was there when they lost at Florida State 2 years ago?
he's still there, but he doesn't seem the same.
Yeah, I can
So
understand. He has to heal and everything. Yeah, yeah, I
I've
see.
been saying it to my Canis space friends, and I've been saying he doesn't look the same. He looks
Yeah,
like he lost confidence.
yeah. Kane's got to get it right at quarterback because the last couple of guys they brought in cost them a trip to the playoffs.
Yeah.
That was all on that noodle quarterback this year.
Yep. I'll say this: the defense looks good though.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not.
the defense, the running game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I told Manzano when they lost last week. I said, you know why Louisville beat you, right? He was like, oh, I don't know, because their skill position players are faster than yours. Remember the second
Yeah.
interception he threw Ramos in that game?
Yeah.
Remember how
One
the
interception.
the DB of Louisville went back 6 yards, anticipating he's going to
Yeah.
intercept it. He was going to throw it right to him.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's faster than Louisville's speed is faster than Miami's speed in the skill positions.
That's true. I mean, we lost a lot last year, so
But you
they
know
got.
what?
Yeah.
And I'm saying this directly to you. You better tell Mario he better get a coach that can ring the reins while he keeps recruiting. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Big O loves to talk about this shit. I'm gonna say this right now.
Yeah.
The day Cristobal walks out the door, Miami's in trouble.
I
Because
mean, yeah.
you're not gonna get the same players you're getting right now.
I know that.
I about the Hurricanes, and I said this 3 years ago, number 305. I
Yeah.
said you guys need a recruiter more than you need a coach.
Yeah, and that's why I say I don't see them. I don't see them letting him go.
I
And
told you guys, and a lot of these dumbass Hurricane fans try to say to me, the man doesn't coach. All he does is yell and scream at the refs.
the man's a recruiter, man.
Yeah, one the top 3 recruiters on the planet is Mario Cristobal.
Yep.
I'll never fire him. If it was me,
He'll 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 get a ring soon, man. As a coach, I'm confident, and I'm not just saying that either.
I'll say, Mario, this is what you do for me. I'll triple your salary. You just recruit.
Yeah.
Smoke your pipe. Get on the road, buddy. You're getting paid $23 million to recruit every year. Go get them, boy.
And they and they got a former coach on the staff. No, not on the staff. His his son's on the staff.
Go
Orgeron's
get
son.
go get Jimbo Fisher
I
to
don't think.
oversee everything.
I don't think he'll come here though.
Pan, like Big O said, Miami got money now. There's no excuse. They got money.
Go get Ogeron.
Yeah,
You
go
know,
get Orgeron. Act like a fool and talk like Mr. Miami, some redneck kick in the Mississippi Delta. That's Ed Orgeron.
His son's on the staff, man.
Oh, Orgeron's son is on our staff?
Yes. Yes.
Jimbo Fisher hates the Miami Heat. The Miami Hurricane.
Ogeron's
Money talks. You give him a blank check for 20 mil, he'll have so much love for the Miami Hurricanes. You figured this nigga's a phony.
He be on the plane.
Ogeron's son is there, and Ogeron hangs out at Miami.
I will make him something. There's somebody that will oversee it and put a foot up these players' asses. Because, like Andre Johnson said, there's so much he can do. Edwin James is the one that pulls scholarships from some of these kids because they don't really care about playing. They're just happy with the NIL money.
Yeah, it's a different age of college football for us.
Fellas, I love Mr. Miami know this from day one. I love the U.
Yeah,
But they have to prove it. And we all know you love it. They have to prove it to us that they can be consistent. Again, you got tripped up by Louisville and SMU. And I didn't know about Louisville, but I warned you guys about SMU.
I blame those games on the quarterback, honestly. Man, he threw.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
stand Louisville.
Yeah. You guys are speaking facts up here. Well, let me get out of here, boys. I'll be back.
For life.
Yeah, I'll be back at
Since
7:30.
1984.
Yeah, I'll be back at 7:30. I'm gonna eat dinner. You guys enjoy the Hurricane game. And when I come back 305, we'll be in Montreal for the Utah Mammoth. We'll pick that up in progress, right?
Yep, I got my big coat on. I send them team to the North Pole.
Last words. Go ahead. First, you, Vamos. Got any last words before we come back in an hour and a half?
Enjoy your meal.
I appreciate that. What about you, 305?
Your phone just rang.
I'll see you guys later. Thank you to Flipside and his dad, to the beautiful Miss Melina. I will see you all in 90 minutes. Right back up here for the Heat and the Blazers tonight from Miami. The Blazers for the last 3 days have been working out at the Miami University basketball practice facility.
Don't make a mistake. Don't go to sleep.
We're whipping ass tonight. We'll see you in 90 minutes, folks. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Thanks
right.
for being.
You forgot we gotta go to Trailblazers.
Yeah, you gotta come to Portland later this spring. And to shout out to all the people in the chat in the sky watching the clouds. I appreciate you. We'll see you in 90 minutes.
Melina.
There you go. We love you, Melina. See you in 90 minutes.